What's up, YouTube? This is Poptart and Phantom with Task Force 1313, and we've gotten some requests to do some loadout videos. So here we are. We're going to start out with Phantom here, and then we're going to move on to my gear and tell you what we run and why we run it. So starting with my M4, this is a King Arms M4A1. It's fully licensed with Colt though, so it has full trades, and it's mag pulled out. Added to it, I have a Matrix L300 green laser, an AFG, and my green laser does have a pressure plate on this side. For optics, I went with the 551 replica by Bravo, and then I have a Phantom Gear sling. It's a 3-point, it's really comfortable. Best 3-point I've seen in a long time. But I just love this gun, really like it. Works well, has a great internal, so I haven't done anything internally. It is stock, but it still works pretty well.
Alright, my gun is a custom Zombie Killer M4. From the front, I have my Zombie Killer barrel extension, Magpul M-Bus front sight, same green laser as his, and a pressure switch attached to my RVG. Phantom Gear, 3-point sling, very comfortable, moves back and forth real easy. ACOG sight, just red dot. Magpul M-Bus rear sight, shorty stock, and then Magpul K-grip. And I like the shorty stock because it's real close, everything's kind of close to me, especially with the longer barrel. I can get around corners a lot easier. So for now that you guys know about our guns, we're going to talk about headgear. For iPro, what I wear are Wiley X full seal glasses. They are professional shooting glasses, so they are plenty good for airsoft. I also have a contour roam on a headband mount. I have the headband mount for more stability. There are some older views with a goggle strap mount, and you may notice that is wobbled like crazy, so I did upgrade to this headband mount. Also, I have a standard OR beanie. Sometimes I'll run a baseball cap. You may have seen me with an Auburn University cap. Just depends on what I feel like wearing and also the weather. I wear a Shemagh for lower face protection, and I like those for flexibility. You can still breathe if you want to. You can just pull it down if you need to, but it does protect it pretty well. Alright, for my headgear, I wear Revision Desert Locust with the tinted lenses to see easier in the sunlight. I have a contour roam with the headband mount, so it's not as wobbly. Just a normal beanie, it's Adidas. A Shemagh to cover up my neck and my face.
So now we got our guns out of the way, you can kind of see what our chest rigs are, or our plate carriers rather. This is an OE-Tech plate carrier. It runs about $93 depending on where you're shopping. I really like it. It's the quick release version, so if I need to take it off real fast I can. But the way that we have our pouches set up is it's actually very similar. He's been running this his set longer than I've had this, but I recently converted from what I used to have because it's easier access to my pistol mag pouches. As you can see, I've got 2 pistol mag pouches here and 2 pistol mag pouches above that. For quick access, I don't have to reach around for those because they are smaller than my M4 mags. Over here I have 6 M4 mags. I have the closed top pouch here where it flips over, and I have removed the flip so I can just access these faster and not have to deal with opening and closing that. And then over here I have a double open top stacker, and I have my Magpul mags in here. I've got metal mid caps, Dogs of War by Echo 1. Really like these. He has Matrix, but they both work. The reason I have this setup is for speed and reliability. I know this is a practiced method. It has mags where I need them, has pistol mags where I can reach them, and it works. I play fast, I play up front, I run at them, I shoot, I need ammo. So that's what I have on my front plate carrier. Moving on to my back of my plate carrier, Phantom will help me out here.
He's got his radio pouch here, the wires weave up through his molly to his mic, and then his earbud goes around his neck and into his right ear. He has a gadget pouch here for extra BBs, anything players behind him might need. His dump pouch, and then the rest of it is...
That's what I run on my plate carrier. Now we're going to move on to Phantom's plate carrier. It's very similar, but there are some slight differences. So if you start talking about yours.
Yeah, same plate carrier, $90 OE-Tech plate carrier. I have the pistol set up the same way. These are Condor mag pouches. The Matrix mag with Magpuls. They're in there real snug. I can pull them out easily. I have gadget pouch right here. Holds extra batteries, Allen keys, the pocket knife, anything I might need on the field. Over here, a Molly pistol pouch that I have my 1911 in. And then on my back,
Alright, here he's got the hydration pouch because everybody knows water is a necessity, especially for those longer games. Right here we have a radio. We are getting a radio pouch for him pretty soon. It's actually in the mail right now. Here we have a dump pouch. It's a slightly different model than mine is, but it works really well. He really likes how much space it is and the fact that you can roll it up if necessary. On this side, it's a little bit tougher to see. You can see he has a mag. Now this is his high capacity mag. It's his last resort mag. If he runs through all of his other mags, he has a total of 8 mags plus that one. So that's 9 mags total.
Yeah.
And that 9 has a 450 rounds. If he needs them, he can go through it and live the last man standing.
We eat through ammo. I mean, I run 2 pistols on me. We're always up front. We are just going through ammo. So if you're one of those people that's up front all the time, this might not be a bad idea for you. It's all preference. I used to run a chest rig that was really light, easier to move around. Battle belt. Used to run that with the chest rig. Does not work out so well with these plate carriers. It doesn't fit well. It kind of rides on your hips way low. So if you do want one of these and you decide that maybe you want a battle belt too, this might not be such a good idea, or the battle belt might not be such a good idea.
Yeah, if necessary, you can. These are fully adjustable. You can adjust it for height, width, girth, everything. So you can bring yours up a little bit higher. So that might make it a little bit more comfortable. But as he said, it still has some issues with accessibility and comfort with that.
Yeah, it's meant to have everything real close to you and still be kind of lightweight on you. So
yeah, not too heavy. It distributes the load really well. Right, from here we're going to move on to our lower rigs, our primary gear for pistol, power, like we both run drop legs and stuff like that, so you're going to see what that is next. We have to readjust the camera. Right. Moving on from our plate carriers, we're going to talk about our belts, how we run them and why we run them. This is your standard OE-Tech belt on me. He runs a similar belt, and we're going to talk about what's on each leg and everything, and then we'll move on to him. Right here, front to my left of the belt buckle, I have a horizontal pistol mag pouch. And in here I have an extra dead rag, so if somebody can't find theirs or something, I can just throw it out to them. On my left leg, I have an old pistol drop leg holster, and I've converted it to hold 2 M4 mags on this black M4 mag. I have both my high caps in there for if I need to run a high cap. So I usually try not to, so I can clip this off real fast. There's a quick release thing, but when I need to, I have access to those. Behind me on my left rear, I have this USMC style drop pouch for spent mags. It does have a retention thing, so I can close it if necessary, and it also can roll up. Usually it's going to be open, so I can put mags in it though. On my right side, I have the hard Kydex holster for my SIG by G-Code. I really like it. It's the RTI version, so if I need to move it, I can. Just real quick, click this part in, pull it out. I can get to what I need to if I want to switch it out for a different gun or such. Like the release mechanism for it. Always, it's just a big fan of these. I know a lot of people like Serpas, some people like Safarilands, but I chose G-Code and I like the drop leg. As I mentioned, this is a 6-hour P226 OEM by KJW. Big fan of these. There are some issues with mags leaking, but we found a way to fix that. So love this pistol, works well. It has taken a beating from me though. I wish sometimes I was a little bit easier on it. Moving on to Phantom, he's going to talk about the gear he runs on his belt and why he runs it. So Phantom.
Same basic tactical belt. I just bought a double stack M4 pouch mag that will go here, drop leg. I have my dump pouch on my vest because I don't like so much weight on my belt. It kind of pulls down. Phantom gear holster. It's like a sleeve of Molly, and then it has like little pockets in it so the gun rides real close to your leg. Doesn't wobble a whole lot. It also has the same thing for pistol mag pouches. It has Molly on the outside, so I put another Condor pouch and I put a Magpul mag in there. PX4, been a great gun so far. Can't wait to use it in the warmth. It's winter time here. Other pistol I have, WE High Cap 1911. Had this thing since the very beginning of airsofting for me. It's never let me down. Great gun, great FPS, incredibly accurate.
Alright, now you guys know what tactical gear we wear for our guns and ammo and all that stuff. We're going to talk about footwear. Footwear is a very important part of airsoft, so you don't want to mess up your ankles or anything when you're running through the woods, or even if you're running inside. We've seen people twist their ankles and stuff.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about the boots. We actually run the exact same type of boots, as you can see. Good match.
They're Belleville tactical boots, zip up the side. These have both been to, Iraq, right?
Afghan, Iraq.
We're both wearing Woodland BDUs, comfortable. I mean, Pretty good for any wooded area.
Yeah, our area is heavily wooded where we play, so we do like to wear the BDUs. Sometimes, however, we will wear something called ABU, which is similar to ACU. However, it's the Air Force design. It works just as well for urban areas, just different take. So we want to stand out a little bit and be different. We don't always wear this. Sometimes we'll wear some civvies or just whatever we feel like wearing.
Like blue jeans.
Blue jeans. He has some tan jeans. So, this isn't something too standard for our team. This is pretty much up to the player itself, how we want to run it for the day. Sometimes we will match, sometimes we won't.
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter to us too much. It's all about gameplay. You got to be a good player, that sort of stuff.
All right. Gloves. A lot of people buy those, really expensive Oakley gloves. Those are great. For airsoft purposes, we just Home Depot firm grip gloves. Last us a long time. Great gloves. Padded knuckles. They've just been outstanding.
Yeah, he's got the general edition firm grip gloves. He has a padded knuckle. I have the heavy duty edition with some hard knuckle, this little circle on each knuckle. I like that for protection if I need to, don't know why you would on airsoft, but if you do need to hit something, or if you trip and fall and hit your fist, I guess, it will protect pretty much best as anything else out there. It's a glove. You want protection, but you don't want to go over. I don't feel like spending a whole bunch of money on it. These were like 20 bucks maybe. And they also have the lower knuckles or protection with this plastic part from me. His is just padded as well, as we mentioned previously.
Neither of us wear knee pads. We both have it indoor. That can make sense. You're on concrete, sliding around. But outdoor, they just kind of ride down. It's just our preference not to wear them. We have teammates that like to wear them, and we advise it. I mean,
yeah,
if you're worried about rocks and
if you're really worried about rocks, or if you've had times where you slam down on your knee and you land on a BB, we know how much that hurts. I've done it multiple times.
Yeah, I've done it multiple times.
He's done it, but we've just decided by ourselves that we didn't feel like it was worth it having to deal with pulling them back up or whatever.
All right, guys, finishing this up. It's been like video. We've told you a lot of stuff, but don't let our ideas influence what you want to do. It's all about your own preference.
If you see something about here that you like, if you like the way that we play, try it out. We're not saying don't do it, but don't knock it till you try it. However, if this isn't how you play airsoft, it won't necessarily work for you. I've seen people who have completely different things, and they love it. They've tried to get me to switch to it, but as he said, we've gone through multiple different variants of what we've wanted. I actually just recently, as I probably mentioned before, I've just recently switched to this. I had a different setup going for a while, and I like that, but he explained to me some of the reasons why he does his thing. I looked at my vest, I made some adjustments, and we think alike, we play alike, so there are some similarities in our gear, but again, there are subtle differences in everybody's gear. Nobody's gear is going to be exactly the same and be just as effective as the other person.
Alright guys, well, see you on the field. Keep watching our videos.
Are you going to explain any of it? Why?
No.
Okay.
Moving on to his back.
Why my back? Why not your back? Alright, so we're going to start off for me with my gun. This is the King of...
Hey noobs, you suck.